Our other top story this evening, investigators in Fremont trying to determine what took a driver so long to call police after hitting a bicyclist. The cyclist was struck and killed this morning on Boyce Road. A witness telling our Kiet Do what he saw there. Kit?
So it turns out there is at least a 10 to 15 minute window to when the biker was hit to when the driver actually called 911. And so the million-dollar question remains, what took him so long to call police? The crumpled windshield and dented hood give some indication about the force of the impact and how fast that driver was going. Investigators say sometime before sunrise, the car hit the biker from behind and kept on going.
He was rear-ended, and at this point the information shows that he rode up onto the car and rode on the car for probably several tens of feet and then was thrown off of it as the vehicle braked. This guy says he drove to where he works in the area, and he came back and some other co-workers came back with him, and they took the bike off of the car because it was stuck on the car.
So to recap, investigators say the collision was in this area of Boyce Road. The victim's body tumbled off the hood of the car here, and the car eventually parked here in the adjacent parking lot. The mangled bike was pulled off and set down nearby, which meant the driver went quite some distance in the dark with the bike embedded in a smashed windshield. Help me get into the mind of somebody who would do that.
I don't know. He's the only one that can answer that question.
What's more, Larry Eldridge was just arriving at work and saw the driver in the parking lot.
He was actually outside of his car when I saw him, and he just had his arms folded, and I couldn't tell there was anything wrong.
Larry says that was before 5 a.m. Fremont police say the driver called at 5:11. So if Larry's timing is true, then that meant the driver waited for at least 10 to 15 minutes before calling 911. What do you think he was doing?
I don't know, maybe grieving. I have no idea. He just was sitting there.
The biker, a 28-year-old man who was wearing dark-colored clothing, died at the scene. It's unknown if he would have survived had he gotten medical treatment right away. The driver is a 25-year-old man who was heading into work from his home near Modesto, about an hour and a half away, which meant he likely left his home around 3 a.m. Investigators say fatigue might have been a factor. Fremont police say the driver has been cooperative and gave a blood sample. He has not been arrested or cited with any violations just yet. In Fremont, Kiet Do, KPIX 5.